What's up, Paper Cup? It's Nate and welcome to a new day. I got a comment from my last video suggesting that I put a Aeropress paper filter in my Moka pot. And I did try doing that once before. It had been a while since then, so I decided maybe I'll try doing it again, make a video for you, and then share with you the results. It was pretty simple once I had the beans. I used the same beans as last time. I ground them up and then I put them in the Moka pot. But before that, I made sure to put an Aeropress filter on the bottom facing side of the top half of the Moka pot. All right. Okay, so what happened was, after the brewing process, the paper filter ended up sticking to the top side of the bottom half of the Moka pot. I originally put it over here. And as I look at the coffee grounds now, I kind of see the effectiveness of the paper filter. So look at this. That ring of coffee right there. As far as I can tell, this is, yeah, like the very, very finely ground bits of coffee. And if you're wondering why it's a ring of coffee on the outer edge of the paper filter, I don't have an answer for you. But if you look at the filter basket naman where the grounds were, you do see that this ring out here, this is where there are like no finely ground pieces of coffee, and then the finely ground parts of bits of coffee are in the middle, and I can rub it. And yes, indeed, those were the finely ground bits of coffee. So I don't know why when I peeled the filter off, it came off in that pattern, but the brewing process was pretty much the same thing. I started with hot water, put the filter basket and then the coffee grounds, put the Moka pot on the burner. It's an electric stove. And lo and behold, exactly what I expected to happen happened. I don't know if this is gonna happen every single time. This is not an experiment with multiple trial runs. The coffee spurt, outward from the spout with a lot of force. I think this is because so much pressure had built up in the chamber where the hot water was, and because there isn't the same amount of pressure release, Now, in addition to the small holes in the metal, there's also paper, which is attempting to block the water from rising up into the upper chamber. My guess is that a lot of pressure built up, but I did end up with a usable cup of coffee. And I'm assuming that the main reason that you put a paper filter in your Moka pot is to filter out more of the sediment or super finely ground particles of coffee. It's good. It doesn't taste very different from the other brew. The one that I made in my last video wasn't as bitter, maybe. This is extracted a little more, maybe because of the pressure buildup, maybe because the hot water spent more time with the coffee in the filter basket in the lower chamber. But it's good coffee. But here, I'm in the last sip of my coffee, and if your coffee does have sediment, then this final sip will be where all of the sediment is naiiwan siya dito sa ilalim. But there's nothing, this is all liquid. I guess that solves that, and I hope this video helped you. To all my paper cups out there, I love you guys. 2020, 2021 have been weird years in my content creating journey. We'll talk more about that next time, but for now, you can expect more coffee videos coming from me. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, please like the video so that I know that somebody appreciates this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.